Good day, everyone. Good day, GenMath babies. So we are now to continue our topic about functions. Today we will be discussing on evaluation of functions. When we say evaluation of functions, it is just like how do you use a function by its main function. Meaning, how are you going to use a function by substituting a value? You see, a function, manggod, is used for you to get a value out of a certain variable. Now, how do you get an output out of a specific input? How do you get the range out of a specific domain? So, just like that, when you say function, we are now trying to evaluate a function. When we evaluate a function, again, we will be substituting a value to gain another value. Example, we have the given. Our given function is f of x equals 3x plus 5. Now, number 1, evaluate f of negative 4. Evaluate f of negative 4. How do you do that? So first up, what are you gonna think about this? What is your idea about this? When we say evaluate, meaning we have to substitute the value of the function to each of the x's. So this become f of negative 4 is equal to, what is the given? 3 times negative 4 plus 5. Very basic. All the x's here, we have f of x, we have 3x, lahat ng mga x dito, sinubstitutan natin ng value na kailangang ma-evaluate, which is negative 4. Let's continue. Then what is 3 times negative 4? Negative 12 plus 5. Negative 12 plus 5 is negative 7. Therefore, f of negative 4 in this given function is equal to negative 7. Second example. Number 2. The same given, evaluate f of negative 2 over 3. f of negative 2 over 3. How do you do that? Again, substitute all the x's with this given value of x. Now this becomes f of negative 2 over 3 is equal to 3 times negative 2 over 3 plus 5. What happens next? Cancel 3, mabilin, negative 2 plus 5. Negative 2 plus 5 is equal to 3, positive 3. Therefore, f of negative 2 over 3 in this given function is equal to 3. That is how you evaluate functions. But sure, what if kung imong i-evaluate kay dili siya whole number? What if dili siya fraction? What if kung ang imong i-evaluate kay naapoy x? Let's try to identify how to do that. Okay, in evaluating a function that has an x with it, or that has a variable with it, example, the same given ta, let this be our constant given. Evaluate, third example, evaluate f of 2x minus 7. Oops. Okay. Mautag abi eh. F of 2x minus 7. How do you evaluate f of 2x minus 7? Okay, the given is f of x equals 3x plus 5. Evaluate f of 2x minus 7. How do you do that? First, meaning ano niya? You only have to substitute this value to all the x's here. Pareha na gapon kanina, evaluation of function. So this becomes f of 2x minus 7 is equal to 3 times 2x minus 7 plus 5. Ito, sure, sinita po, sure. Ang x din giilisan ani nga value. Ang x din giilisan ani nga value. So si x din nahimo ng 2x minus 7. Si x din nahimo ng 2x minus 7. What do you do next? 3 times 2x, 6x. 3 times negative 7, negative 21, plus 5. Continue. 6x, combine like terms. Negative 21 plus 5 is negative 16. Therefore, f of 2x minus 7 in this given function is equal to 6x minus 16. Cheer mo, masimplify man na. No, walay simplifying sa linear function. This is not a fractional function. This is only a linear function. That is your final answer. Okay, how about the next example? Number 4. Example number 4. Evaluate f of 3x minus 1 over 9x plus 5. Evaluate 3x minus 1 over 9x plus 5. Same given, f of x equals 3x plus 5. So how do you do that? Meaning ani, lahat ng mga values, lahat nito, ipapasok mo sa lahat ng mga x. Ilang x dyan? Isang x, dalawang x lang, isang x lang. Kanina ba itong x? This becomes now f of 3x minus 1 over 9x plus 5 is equal to 3 times 3x minus 1 over 9x plus 5 plus 5. Tara. Si x dili ato nang i-substitute ani nga value. Mabara ko dili. Let's continue. What happens next? Distribute 3 times 3x, 9x. 3 times negative 3, negative 3. Copy the denominator. Plus 5. Plus 5. What happens next? Find the least common denominator. What is the least common denominator between 9x minus 3 over 9x plus 5 and 5? The least common denominator is 9x plus 5 because this has an imaginary 1. So what happens next? This becomes 9x minus 3. Same to. This becomes 9x plus 5 divided by 9x plus 5. 1 times 9x minus 3, 9x minus 3. 9x plus 5 divided by 1, 9x plus 5 times 5, 9x times 5, 45x. 5 times 5, 25. Combine like terms, this becomes 9x plus 45x, 54x. Negative 3 plus 25, that is negative, that is negative 3. Plus 25, that is positive 22. Over 9x plus 5. Is there any possible value nga makapa-list nila ani? Wala na. That is your final answer. So therefore, f of 3x minus 1 over 9x plus 5, if that given function is equal to 54x plus 22 over 9x plus 5. Questions? None. Let's go for examples number 5, 6, 7, and 8. And now we're back for examples number 8, 6, 5, 6, 7, and 8. But this time around, we are going to change our given. Let's have a much more complex given, a senior high school type of given. So we have given f of x is equal to 2x minus 1 over 4x plus 5. So now that is a fractional function. Okay, with that given, number 5. Evaluate f of 2/3. Evaluate f of 2/3. So what are you gonna do? You only need to substitute all the x's. Or you only need to substitute the value of what should be evaluated to all of the x's given. So let's continue. This becomes f of 2/3 is equal to 2 times 2/3 minus 1 over 4 times 2/3 plus 5. So what happens next? 2 times 2, 4. That becomes 4 over 3. That becomes 4 over 3 minus 1 over 4 times 2, 8 over 3 plus 5. Let's continue. Find the least common denominator of our numerator. What is the least common denominator of 4/3 minus 1? That is 3. 3 divided by 3, 1 times 4, 4. 4 divided by imaginary 1 here, that is 3. 3 times 1, that is 3. Let's continue. Over, what is the common denominator between 8/3 plus 5? Again, it's still 3. 3 divided by 3, 1 times 8, 8. 3 divided by imaginary 1, 3 times 5, 15. So now we can have our almost final values. What will happen next? Hindi na madapit ha. This becomes 4 minus 3, 1 over 3. Over 8 plus 15, 23 over 3. What do you do next? A numerator, a fraction divided by another fraction, what will happen? Reciprocate the denominator. That becomes 1/3 times, what happened to here? 3 over 23. Reciprocal. What will happen next? Cancel. What is the final answer? 1 over 23. Therefore, f of 2/3 is equal to 1 over 23 in this given function. Okay, how about the sixth example? Okay, for the sixth example, I will erase this na. For the sixth example, let me write it na lang. What was the answer? 1 over 23. For our sixth example, how about if it's going to be like this? Evaluate f of x over 2x plus 7. F of x over 2x plus 7. Okay, given f of x equals 2x minus 1 over 4x plus 5. Evaluate f of x over 2x plus 7. Okay, in this case, mabantayan ninyo nga hala, nananagin na exponent atong x. Ingon si chair mo nga, kung na-exponent ang x, dili na siya function, relation na siya. Okay, there are cases, There are cases where a function or the domain can have an exponent. Nga function gihapon siya. If and only if there are restrictions of the domain. Sige lang, we will get into that as we grow fonder of our topic. Let's continue, So, what will happen here? What will you do? You will substitute the value of your x's here in this given value. So, what will happen? That becomes f of x over 2x plus 7 is equal to 2 times x over 2x plus 7 minus 1 over 2, say ko guys, over 4 times x over 2x plus 7 plus 5. Ka-follow ra? Ka-follow ra ta, no? Ahani kaning minus 1, ahani kaning plus 5. Ang original na equation ay ang original na function is 2x minus 1. Ikapit na 2x minus 1. Pero ang x dili giilisan ani nga value. Dili ahani kaning plus 5. 4x plus 5. 4x plus 5. Ang x dili giilisan ani nga value. Let's continue. What will happen next? Distribute. That will become 2x over 2x plus 7 minus 1. Distribute 4x over 2x plus 7 plus 5. Continue. What is the common denominator between this and this? Again, the denominator itself. So this will become 2x. So guys, this will become 2x plus 7 divided by 2x plus 7. 1 times 2x, copy 2x. Copy the negative sign. 2x plus 7 divided by imaginary 1. 2x plus 7 times negative 1. The answer is negative 2x plus 7. Over. What is the least common denominator between 4x over 2x plus 7 plus 5? The least common denominator is 2x plus 7. 2x plus 7 divided by 2x plus 7. 1. 1 times 4x. 4x. Copy 4x. What is the sign in between? Plus 2x plus 7 divided by imaginary 1. 2x plus 7 times 5. 5 times 2x. Pila? That becomes 10x. 7 times 5, 35. Okay, let's continue. Combine like terms. What will happen here? 2x minus 2x, cancel out. Mabilin kay 7. Mabilin kay 7 over 2x plus 7. Over 4x plus 10x, 14x plus 35. Over 2x plus 7. Let's continue. What will happen here? A new fraction divided by a fraction, what will happen? Reciprocate the denominator. So this will become 7 over 2x plus 7 times. Reciprocate the denominator. 2x plus 7 over 14x plus 35. Cancel ang 2x plus 7. Ang mabilin kay 7 over 14x plus 35. Therefore, f of x plus 27 is equal to pila? 7 over 14x plus 35 if this is your given. Okay, examples number 7 and number 8 will be your quiz. Goodbye everyone! Oh, I'm back. My marker is not going well anymore. Anyway, for your quiz assignment, this is to be deadline for Friday because tomorrow, I'm not stating any dates rather. For the next days, we will be discussing on operations of functions. So I will not discuss this anymore. This is a pre-recorded class. Therefore, it's up to you whether you will listen to this or not. And then we will answer the following. I will instruct your leaders on how to do this. Let's continue. For number 8, f of x. Sorry, I am wrong. 9x plus 8 over x. Evaluate. F of 9x plus 8 over 2x. For number 8, evaluate f of 3x plus 1, 21, 5 points each. I will see and collect them by Friday. By Monday, you will have your feedbacks. Goodbye, everyone!